Hi friends, I am Mathiazhagan from DRSNSRCAS College of Arts and Science, Coimbatore. Today we have a discussion about the design and prototyping in Sketch app. How to preparing for the app design. So first one is the iterative sketching and wireframing. So first one is the we have a defined goals and a purpose. So first of the app developing, we have identify the problem your app solves. So define your target audience and their pain point. So set the clear objectivities. So for example of engagement, conversions and revenue. So this is a defines goals and the purpose of sketching and wireframe of first step. Second one is the research and the competitive analysis. So analysis the competitor app, for example strength, weakness, features. It is the research and competitive analysis. So gather user feedback from the similar app and identify the market trend and the best practice. So user experience planning. So create a user persons to understand user needs. So define the user journey and a common touch point. Priorities accessibility, usability and simplicity. So this is the three type of the user experience in the UX planning. Fourth one is the wireframing and prototyping. So first one is start with the low fidelity wireframe to map our screens. Second one is the create interactive prototypes to test workflow. Third one is the use tools like a Figma, Adobe XD or Sketch. So fifth one is the iterative sketching and wireframing. It's the information architecture and navigations. So it is the used for organize the content with a clear hierarchy. So content hierarchy, it is the very explanations and it is the very useful. It's the architecture of navigations. So plan and intuitive navigations. So bottom nav and upper menu. These are two type of we have used. So third one is the ensure smooth onboarding and user flow. This is the types of iterative sketching and wireframing. So sixth one is the UI design considerations. Choose the consistent design systems. For example, of your UI designs, the considerations, the colors, typography, and the components and layout. This all are using ability for the UI designs considerations. So priorities, readability, and responsiveness. So this type of we have used. So follow the platform specific guidelines for the material designs for Android and human interface guidelines for iOS applications. iOS application is the iPhone operating systems. These three types of we have used for iterative sketch and wireframing and UI designs and considerations. So seventh one is the text sketch and feasibility. So text stack and feasibility, it is the decide on native, for example Swift and Kotlin. We have a developed by Android application for the developing using for this type of Kotlin applications. So decide on native and Swift and Kotlin or cross-platform. For example of Flutter, React Native. So this is a two example of cross-platform using tech stack and feasibility. So third, second one is the check and API availability and back end requirements. So plan for scalability and security for the iterative sketching and wireframing. So eighth one is the usability testing and feedback. So usability testing and feedback, it is the contact user testing to validate design's decision and gather feedback and iterative based on real world usages. So perform A/B testing for the critical designs elements. This is the usability testing and feedback. This type of we have used for documentation handout. So prepare the design system and guideline. Ensure the smooth development handoff with the asset and space. Use collaborations tools like Figma and Sublime or Nator. Thank you.